Financial freedom is a key part of any successful life. Many people desire to achieve it, but sometimes they don't know where to start. However, there are people who are on the finish line who can provide some great insight to those who are striving to get there. Dave Ramsey is one of these people. He gave lots of advice to people around the world in order to help their financial state. One of his most famous pieces of advice is his 7 baby steps that can help kickstart your financial journey. If you want to know the next part of our previous video regarding Dave Ramsey's baby steps, then keep on watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, especially if you like this type of content. We always appreciate any kind of support. Welcome to EM3 Financial Freedom Strategies, where you learn how to manage your time and money to achieve financial freedom. If you want to know all the juicy details, then make sure to watch until the very end. Before moving on to the steps themselves, it is good to recall what the first 4 steps are first. If you want further details regarding the first 4 steps or somehow skip the first video, you can always click the link in the description for the previous video. It is recommended to come back to the first video to make sure you won't miss out. The first step is to save at least $1,000 worth of emergency funds. This step is very crucial because without it, you will not be able to achieve financial independence anytime soon. Just like any other grand goal, every action starts on the first step. It matters so much if you start, and completing this first step means you're progressing in your financial journey. The second step is to get rid of debt. This is one of the most common blocks where lots of people stumble. If you watched our previous videos, then you should know by now how important it is to get rid of debt, the enemy of getting rich. In this particular step, Dave Ramsey talked about the debt snowball. If you want to know more about it, then watch part 1. If you already did, then feel free to continue. The third step is to save 3 to 6 months worth of expenses as emergency funds. With this step, you will build up the emergency reserves that you will use just in case of a financial emergency in the future. You might be wondering why you must save another bunch of money after saving $1,000. Well, having an emergency fund does not only save you in case of emergencies, but also helps you cover unexpected expenses like car repairs and medical bills. If you watch the first part, you would further know how important this step is. As for the fourth step, it is to use 15% of your income for investments. Of course, if you want to gain financial freedom, it is mandatory to invest. There are definitely some expenses, but you must not forget the portion for investing because this is the key to long-term wealth. Many people fail to realize that investments are more important than savings in the long run. If you really want to gain financial independence, then you take this step seriously. Moving on, let's now continue to steps 5 to 7. Make sure to watch the whole video so that you won't miss out on anything. Step number 5. Saving funds for your children's college education. One of the most crippling financial crises your child can possibly fall into is student debt. The sad reality is lots of children drop out of school just because of crippling debt that they might not be able to pay off. If they do continue, they might suffer under this debt their whole lives. If you saved money enough to fund your children's education, gone are their sleepless nights trying to rack up ideas to earn money just to pay off the debt. They don't have to break their backs working each shift just to make ends meet. You're pretty much giving them one of the best gifts you can provide. You know, since you deserve a better life, you should also remember that your children do deserve the same thing as well. They deserve way better than student debt. You need to start saving funds for your children's college much earlier than their enrollment date. The longer you delay, the bigger the amount that you need to set aside. If you don't have any children or aren't planning to have some, then you can opt to pay for your nieces and nephews' college education. Step number 6. Paying off your home early. If you make enough money to afford a home for your family, then it is highly recommended that you pay off your mortgage as early as possible. Your home is one of the biggest choices you will probably ever make in your life. Don't waste this opportunity and start paying off your home as soon as possible. It's not just some house that will shelter you from the wind and rain. It is also the home where you will build memories with your family as you grow old. So, if you're going to spend the rest of your life in this house, isn't it time you made it your own? Aside from the sentimental value your home might have, it is also possible to get lesser interest the earlier you pay your mortgage. You might be able to save your money over time if you do pay it early. Therefore, if you want to reap the benefits sooner in the long run, then paying for your mortgage early is a good way to go. Step number 7. Build wealth and then be generous. As you keep on working hard to achieve your goal in life, your wealth will eventually build up into a huge amount to the point you'd have some surplus. You build and build and build until you're now able to give. The last baby step Dave Ramsey mentioned emphasizes being generous. You must be thinking about why you should give your money to someone else and help strangers using your hard-earned money. If you look closely, people leave their legacy by being generous. At this point, you'll be able to be that factor that can change someone's life for the better. Whether it's donating to an orphanage or donating to charity, you can do a lot of good with your money if you know where to put it to good use. This is the step where you can make the world a better place. This won't even stop with just you. Your children, your grandchildren, and so on will be influenced by your practices as well, which can motivate them to do the same thing. Seeing your positive impact on the world can bring a profound meaning in your life that can never be bought with money. Hopefully, this video helped you to further understand the baby steps given by Dave Ramsey. If you are someone who's stuck or are looking for ways to start, then his baby steps might just be the path you must take. As always, we in EM3 wish you the best of luck. Please like and subscribe to see more of our content. Feel free to share your thoughts and ideas in the comments down below. If you liked our content, then please check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.